I want to also be able to do this with integrity. And I want to not make decisions that are compromised clinically just to hold on to somebody. I want to be able to make decisions that are, based on what I think is kind of right and good for the work. And so if I get to where I'm kind of desperate and worried about keeping my roster full, then I worry I'm going to, begin to make some more compromised decisions clinically. And I don't want to do that. And so I think, I just sort of talked to a lot of people early on, kind of anybody that I could. And I listened to podcasts, and I'm sure if this podcast existed, it would have been on my list. And, felt like, a useful website was an important thing to have, and something that was more than just a shingle. And talk to people about like, okay, well, I've got this website, but I'd like people to find my website and read my website. And somebody said to me, listen, don't go down the rabbit hole of all that SEO stuff and paying for clicks and figuring out how to hack things, and write a lot of really good content that real people want to read and will read, that is an honest reflection of you. And I took that so seriously. And I spent nights and weekends. There was a coffee shop in the neighborhood that I just would camp out Saturday morning in the basement and write. I sort of basically thought of every topic I could think of about therapy, and thought, well, what do I have to say about that? And put that on my website. And it turns out that was so much more successful than I bargained for. And I'm really proud of that. And I still will meet people who say, gosh, you must be an expert on SEO. And I know almost nothing about SEO. I just have continued to follow that piece of advice that I got, 14, 15 years ago.